Nnamdi Kanu has been convicted on all 7 terrorism counts after the court ruled his threat, sit-at-home orders and broadcast incited violence. Nnamdi Kanu, we all know, is the leader of IPOB, Indigenous People of Biafra. He was arrested in 2021 in Kenya, and ever since he's been in custody. And today, the Federal High Court, sitting in Abuja, has delivered a landmark ruling in the trial of Nnamdi Kanu, leader of the proscribed indigenous people of Biafra. Justice James Omotosho has convicted Kanu on all 7 counts of terrorism charges brought against him by the Department of State Security Service, that is the DSS. In his judgment, the judge held that the prosecution presented sufficient and credible evidence to prove its case. Really? Wow. Okay, he noted that Kanu failed to enter a defense, instead choosing to rest his case on the prosecution's evidence, a gamble the court said left it with no option but to convict. The judge faulted Kanu's approach to achieve a Biafran nation by employing violence as a terrorist group. With sentencing now being awaited, the lead prosecutor, Adeboyega Awomolo, has urged the court to hand down a death sentence for the defendants. Really, death sentence, guys. Okay. And ever since this news broke out, it has sparked outbursts among Nigerians. A lot of people are not finding this funny. Some people feel like, oh, this is extreme, this is uncalled for. Why sentence him even after, or why convict him even after an appeal court has ordered for his release, and some others are jubilating. Some people are happy that, oh, he got a very fair judgment, that he actually deserves, the judgment that he got. I'm going to take a few reactions from the people, and I'm going to leave you guys, my viewers, with the opportunity. Yes, I'm giving you guys the opportunity to speak in the comment section. Please let us know what you think about this case. On which part are you? Do you believe, like honestly, do you think that Nnamdi Kanu's judgment is fair enough? Okay, on Twitter, I'm reading from Arise Television Twitter page, that is X page, and there are a lot of comments there which I'm going to take just a few. You can head over to Arise TV on Twitter and see for yourself. So Martin says, how do you deliver a judgment without referencing the constitutional provisions behind it? That alone questions the credibility of the ruling. I've never been proud of this contraction called Nigeria for once. Explain says, the judge has ruled. I hope the SE, that is Southeast, can now move away from this fraud who have caused carnage to Igbo land, and we can focus on developing the Southeast. Abubakar says, if you are currently listening, Justice Omotosho, it is clear that Nnamdi Kanu is in trouble. All inciting statements he made in past were fished out completely. Justice Omotosho covers all angles before delivering judgment. I knew the final judgment is going to be brutal. Really. And someone else says, guilty because the court said so. No constitutional citation, no legal framework, no actual evidence of acted violence, just a verdict that fits the government's narrative perfectly. This is judicial theater, not justice. Another person says, freedom of self-determination is in the constitution, but Nigeria is one indissoluble state. Makes all allegation or makes all agitation illegal. Paraphrased, like what did I just listen to? But I think this person is quoting the judge, okay? And another person says the justice system in Nigeria is so selective. Justice Omotosho can convict Nnamdi Kanu, but terrorists who have committed heinous crimes are being negotiated with, pardoned, and recruited into the military. Another person says, no law, no constitutional citation, just the judge says. They better divide this country. Guys, isn't this laughable? Okay, let's continue with the reactions. Another person says, Nigeria just played into the hands of America. Laugh out loud. Now, UGM will be heavily armed, and this time, they will take their activities all the way to Abuja. Nigeria is finally about to split. Well, I don't think so. Another person says, who believe in courts in Nigeria? They only do or follow the one that suits them, why they did not release him when Supreme Court asked them to. Another person reads, so inciting is an act of terrorism. So all these people using inciting word will go to jail? Well, now we know. Any evidence or just microphones? Another person says, MC Olumo is not guilty of anything. Sunday Igboho is not guilty of anything. Sheikh Gumi is not guilty of anything. Nyesom Wike is not guilty of anything. Asari Dokubo is not guilty of anything. Wow. Which constitution that airing on radio calling for referendum is terrorism? Yoruba, wanna go learn sha. Another person says, tribalism, hatred, and prioritizing political interests at the expense of justice are the major threats of peace. What a shame of Nigeria judicial system. Well, you guys, you have now heard for yourself. We've taken enough reaction, from the people, and I would like to know what do you people actually think? What do you have to say? What is your opinion about this matter? Do you think honestly that Nnamdi Kanu got a fair judgment, like he got what he deserves, or you think that this is just another Nigeria happening to another person? Let me know your thoughts in the comment section, you guys, and until next time, I'll see you all in another video. Bye.